Hey, this is NY Hunter, and we're back again, and we're going to talk today about the GodBomber, or GodArmor, or depending on how you know him. Well, anyway, it's FansHobby, Fireguts Optimus Prime's GodArmor, or GodBomber. Just a fine-looking, huge, yeah, most people, or some people, would call him a partsformer, but he's really cool. He does have some transforming parts, really heavy and really big. He's just about the size of Optimus, as we'll see later, compared to the Powermaster form. I really like this vehicle. It's so sweet. The orange, the red, the golden colors here is just, you know, it's really nice. Yes, Optimus Prime's original colors are great, and so are his original GodBomber's colors, but this orange and red, for me, just can't be beat. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. Let me take him off the turntable, and let's see. And then we'll get kind of a hands look at him. Look at that. Look at this gold right here. Oh man, this big cannon. And I do have the missiles, and they do fire when you press this button. But as mentioned in the opening video, the box opening video, that I have a kid and I don't want him to get hurt. So it does fire, not super powerfully, but yeah, I leave the missiles in the pouch or the bag that it came in. But yeah, look at this. It's just beautiful, man. Even after all these years, the design is not new. It's pretty old, but it's just really sweet. Like I mentioned here, I've got the headmasters here, and yeah, these are the junior headmasters. I'll have pictures of those at the end as well. I'm not gonna use them for the review, actually, although they could sit in here, as you'll see in other folks' reviews and such. That I can use them, put them in there, but the joints, they don't feel as strong as the other Powermasters, so like Optimus's Powermaster and the Powermasters that came with Double Evil. The joints feel a little bit loose, so I don't actually want to play with them too much, but I did play with them a little bit. I have pictures and I'll show you them later. And then here are the missiles as well. Let me see. Oh, it's better this way. Yeah, you'll see the missiles here, and they do fit inside here, and they do fire. But yeah, there's nothing that will hold it back. If this button gets pressed, it will fire. So I don't want anybody in the house to get hurt. But yeah, just really sweet gold, or I guess copperish gold accents, black in the back, just really nice. All right, so I'm gonna pause here, and then we'll get to the next part. Okay, so for the next part, like I said, most people would consider him a partsformer. You'll see why in a bit. He just explodes, and all the parts come into like a bunch of pieces, and then you put them back together into robot mode. But like I said, there are some transforming parts as well, so you know, it's not 100% partsformer, but it's pretty close. But you know, it's just a really sweet figure though, and yeah, it's, like I said, it's massive as well. And if I never mentioned it before, rubber tires, nice chrome accents, and just like I said, the Fireguts orange look is just super. Yeah, so let's get started here. What should I do first? Let's take the cannon off. Okay, and then we'll save that for later. Then let's take the wings on the back off. What we do is we'll just grab here and pull up, and then everything should pop up. There we go. And then from here, we can split this apart. And yeah, you get two of these things. We'll put those here. How about that? Okay. Okay. And now we shall pull the hands out. They're already loose right here. And you'll see hands, nice articulated fingers. I love articulated fingers, individually articulated fingers. And I'm just gonna open those up a little right now so we don't have to do it later. And then we'll take this and split this apart. And we've got two hands there. So let's put those maybe right here. Okay, and let's see, we got a chest here. Robot chest for Optimus, or back for the GodArmor. Yeah, it's held together by two tabs, one here and one here. So we're just gonna take those tabs out and yep, slide this out. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I just love that color, don't you? It's just really nice. This one, let's put back over here. Okay, and now we're left with these legs. And the legs, let's see, what we do is, here, push this back a little bit. There are, actually, I'm gonna move this over here perhaps. All right, and then, yeah, for the legs, we have tabs right here, tabs right here. Yeah, and then we can do some transformation too, where the legs, the wheels will slide in, and let's do that. All right, let's take this, fold it in and detach, and this side too, fold in and detach, and then we can actually move this up and up. Okay, so they're straight, and then this side as well, move it up, and this side as well. See, you'll see another tab here. So actually this is the outside panel and this is the inside panel. So we'll kind of do that, straighten that out. Okay, and then for this too, let's split this apart now. Yeah, I think we can do that now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's not pull apart side to side. I just remembered it's slide like this. So you see, it slides right here. And now we have two of these parts for the legs right here. All right, so there's a lot of parts here. Yeah, I guess it is parts forming. I'm gonna pause it for a second. We're gonna go through each piece at a time just to make it a little quicker and a little bit easier. And let's do it. Okay, so let's start with the legs. We'll grab one of them here, and you'll see some details here, nice details here, and these details are gonna have to match up with these in the end. So let's do it. First thing we're gonna do is fold these panels downward, like this and like this. For this panel, there's a post here that fits into this this hole here. And there's a hexagonal post here that will go into this receiver here. So let's get that folded into place, but not pushed in yet, because without moving these wheels, we can't really push it down tight. So yeah, that's one thing. And then with this part here, we're gonna start folding this in, folding this down, but also we need to do something first, because if you see, when you fold this down, seems to overlap, right? There's not enough room. And what we need to do is pull this side outward some to make some space. So let's do that. We're gonna pull this out. You'll see that it's starting to make some room there. See, there's a nice wide space there. And now when you fold this in, it actually will fit right here. Well, if you have it out enough, it should be. Okay, fold. Okay, yep. We just have to get it deeper. Okay, and now all the details are lining up here, right? Before we push this in, let's push the wheels in. I love this part, actually. You push these wheels in like this, and then you push this wheel in like this. Yeah, and it hides in there like so. And then those notches that I told you about, like this one to here, and this one to here. You put those in now to really solidify the panel, the lock of the panel in this part of the leg. Okay, okay. And then with that, let's pull out the thigh area, right? You just pull this. Actually, there might be a button if I remember right. No, there's not. This is the button that you press to push it back down, but to pull it out, it should come freely, and it does. All right, and then with the foot now, we're going to fold this out and fold the heel spur out, and then you'll see some rubber grips here. And then it's kind of weird on the side. Let's move it more toward the middle. Okay, and there we go. We've got a leg. These FansHobby figures are just really cool with all the panels and movements. At least to me, I think. Well, anyway, we got one there. And then let's do the other side. Same thing. It's already pulled out a little bit actually, so we'll continue to do that. And then actually, while it is out, let's do it the other way this time. Slide the wheels in first. It gets them out of the way. So let me see. Okay, there's one, and then here's the other. And then now when we fold the panels down, we can actually put those posts in right there and right there. This one holds really nice and flat. I love it. Okay, and then we'll fold this one down this way. And then did I mention that there's a post here and it fits into here? So that's what solidifies that. And you can hear a nice snap there. And then fold this down and ta-da! Let's pull the thigh. Okay, and then the feet. Once again, oops. Almost broke my thumbnail the other day. Okay, let me see. There we go. But not on this guy. Nice grips down here again. And then we'll do a little shifting to move that foot back to the middle, just so it looks a bit better. All right, we got 2 feet. Hooray. Okay. All right, and then let's see. Let's move on to the arm, or the forearms. And this is really easy. When you open this, or when you flip this cannon like this, actually opens up this notch here, which is like a gripper or a friction notch, right? So that will hold the forearm onto the arm later. So, but that's basically all we have to do there. That's there. Let's open this one. Okay. And now we'll do a little transformation here. Let me get some more space. Okay, we'll grab one of the sides here, any side, and start unfolding the wings. Okay. And yeah, I think all the way, if I remember right. So we'll leave it like this for now. And then let's see, we can do the legs here. Yep, we'll flip it down like this, and this is going to be part of the belt there. Let's see, just flip it out, and then this thing flip down a bit, and then you can see, you can kind of see it coming together. So that's one part. Oh yeah, so then, yeah, we'll swing this part down. So there's not much to say about that, I guess. It's a really smooth, fluid action. We got the thigh, the top of the thigh, we got the belt area, we got half of the chest, and all you had to do was swing it down using this lever. Okay, and now that we have this here, we'll turn this way to get out of the way. We want to work on the arm. So we're gonna take this arm, and it's a little bit tricky to move, if I remember right. Transforming it back into this mode was a little tricky too, but we'll just fold it out, and then you'll see that it was actually notched. There's a flap here, and it was on this notch area here. So yeah, I guess it wasn't too tricky this time. But yeah, we move this arm out, and then we will extend. So we extended the arm so it's a bit bigger, and then you'll wanna, a bit longer, and then you'll want to position it so it will do the elbow bend the way you want, and that's here like that. So we're ready. All right, and then what else? Okay, now that we've got that, let's do the head. There is a head in here, and we're gonna try to flip it out without a spudger. I left it on the table, so hopefully we can do that. Yeah, there. Okay, so we flipped it out, and then we want to slide it that way. Slide it to the middle there. Let's see if you can see it from here. Slide, yep. And so once we've slid it down, we can put the head all the way up. Yep. There we go. All the way up. So he basically, yeah, it's half, the front half of the body. And he's basically like this. And then we'll want to get ready to flip this part up here later when we have the back end or the gold piece back there. So this is half of him. All right, let's put him down and get the next piece. Okay, and now we'll get this piece. Once again, we'll start by unfolding things on the wing, kind of like that, the best first move. And then we'll just keep it out of the way with everything that we're doing. You see the other half of the chest. So once again, like I said, this is the belt, this is the thigh. Just bring everything down so it matches up right here. And then, of course, the leg's gonna want to push point down. So get ready to turn that this way. Okay, and then that's what we have there. Okay, and then now let's go to the arms. And then, oh, here's that flap I was talking about. When you transform them the other way, it needs to kind of clip in here. And that is kind of difficult sometimes. But, yeah, right now, there's a little notch here, so we know we're not supposed to fold that way. Let's get him out, get his arm out this way. Okay. Do we need to open that? Yep. Okay, not really, but it helps. And then flip the arm out a little. Give it some space. Okay, and then we'll go and extend the arm again, and then once again it's going to elbow this way, so we want to have it facing the right way. And now we'll keep this wing out of the way, and we'll try to flip. This head is harder to get out, or the back is. Let me see if I can. Yep, okay, good. Okay, we've got this out. And then, just like the other one, we're gonna slide it this way toward the center. You'll see the rail that it slides on right there. And then that's about it. Now we're ready to, well, after we get the back piece, we're ready to put them back together. This piece and this piece. All right, so let's lay him down over here and get ready to put them together. Okay, what I like to do first is put the two sides, or the two left and right halves of the GodBomber together. So let's see, you'll see the front head here, back head here, and we're just gonna match them together, but not push them and clip them together just yet. We have holes here, and a tab here, tabs here, that go into the other side. And so yeah, let's just put them all together. All right, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on this side and 4 on the other side. No, one on the other side. And then we're gonna put those together now. Okay, let's see. Just get one to begin, and then try to get the others together. You can feel 2, 3. Okay, keep these wings out of the way. And then as you can see, just push the two sides together better. Okay. And then once the sides are together, then you can put the pieces of the head together Okay. And that one, let's see. There are tabs there, so be aware. But if you have them lined up, it should come together fairly easy. Let's see, this part of the head is a little bit high, and this part is a little bit low. So you gotta match those pieces first. Let me see. Okay, and I think that will allow us, yep, to put the head together like so. Like so. Okay, and there we have him. All right, now let me bring in the back piece. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then this will, using tabs back here, fit into this piece in the front. So we'll get this out of the way again, these wings. Okay, and then, yep, we'll try to fit this piece in. Let me see if I can, maybe I need to zoom out a little bit. Okay, yeah, I couldn't zoom out anymore, so hopefully I can give us enough space so we can see this. Okay, once again, we're putting these together. The best way to gauge it is from the top. These pieces here and here have to be here and here. So let's see. And there's a little finickiness with the arms also. Oh yeah, so there's one thing I forgot is I showed you that the corners need to fit, but also there's an interesting thing about the shoulders where they need to slide all the way up. See this right here, this black piece and this black piece here? You've got to slide the arms all the way up or the back piece is not going to fit. I hope you saw that. We can slide it down and we can slide it up, and we've got to have that those pieces up, or the back piece here will not fit in the way it should. And it's as easy as this after. Just put those two corners there, push, and yeah, the bottom pieces push together right like that. And then be careful not to press on the windows. They're a little bit, I don't know, they're not designed badly, but I guess they weren't made to have too much pressure. There's screws on each side holding, there's screws on each side of the windows holding them, but if you push too hard, they flex, the plastic around flexes, and then the window pops out. I've taken a small screwdriver and tightened it a little bit, just to hopefully ward that off in the future, but that did happen to me. All right, but anyway, we've got him together. Oh, put those two corners. And now that we do have them in perfectly, we can work on the wings on the side here. So basically, you want to follow the contour around and then have the wing clip into this little notch here. So we'll start turning it, and we know it should be the other way. So let's turn this upward and turn this upward, and then that notch is going to meet this rectangle here. Okay, and let me turn the other one too, because it's hitting the floor a little bit and I don't want it to. So once again, let's turn this, or flip it first and then turn it so we can follow the contour up his back. And like I said, look for that notch, and that notch is going to fit in right here. Okay, and then same over here. Finally get this part in a little bit higher and get that notch in here and get that satisfying click. Okay, very good. And that's back side, front side. Okay, and yeah, he's got a lot of good detail and he's ready to be placed together in one piece. All right, pause. And why did I pause? To set him up this way, it's kind of a la Voltron. And let's put his pieces together. We'll start with the legs. Form, feet, and legs. Sorry, I just had to. And then he starts getting tall, really tall. Okay, so form, feet, and legs. Let me switch that camera up a little bit. Okay. And then form, arms, and torso, and body, and the head. All right. All right. Put this here, and like I said, you saw that clamp, and then that clamp really attaches onto this part here, and grabs on nice and tight. All right, and then on the cartoon anyway, I think his cannon is always on this side, so we'll put that here. Let me get a better grip. All right. Yep. And there he is, the GodBomber, ready to assist Powermaster Optimus Prime. Very cool, don't you think? Let's see. Do you think he'll fit on the turntable? Let's give it a try. Oh man, and there he is, the GodBomber. And he doesn't really have any ankle tilt, as you can see. He just stands pretty stiff. But I guess, like I said, this design was made years ago, so in any case, just a really sweet looking design. All the detail, the wings, the cannon, the legs as he swings around again. Just really nice. Let's compare him in size with Powermaster Optimus Prime. All right, and here they are together. Powermaster Optimus Prime and the GodArmor, or GodBomber. Really sweet together. And I don't know if you can tell, but the GodBomber is actually a little bit taller than Optimus Prime in this form. So, yeah, pretty massive. Oh, man. But just like Optimus is massive as well. Just really great. And then you can imagine, oh, you don't have to imagine, I'll do a video soon, but all these pieces are going to join with Optimus Prime, making him double massive, because he's going to be added, double the weight. All together in a massive form, and it's just great. I've already seen it. It's just awesome, something to behold. So anyway, that's going to be the next video anyway, where we take the GodBomber apart and then into his pieces and put him together with Powermaster Optimus Prime and really see them all together. That's going to be great in their Fireguts glory. All right, so once again, pretty good one, I think. A lot of fun to show you guys, a lot of fun to transform. It's NY Hunter. If you like, please thumbs up and please subscribe. Really enjoy bringing this stuff to you. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. Let's tell me what you think. And yeah, the next video should be soon. All right, thanks guys. Be safe, be well, and we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye. One more video. If you watched this far, you're obviously pretty interested. I did start a Patreon, and I'll put the link below and in the description. If you feel like it, you can support me, help me get new product, new things to review, new things to try. It could be toys, appliances, electronics. Make suggestions and let me know. I'll be glad to try new interesting things and review them for you. All right. Thank you very much and have a great one.